What's up everyone, Chetly here, back for that Saturday upload. Hope you all are enjoying your weekend, as always, but if not, if you are at work, hopefully you're enjoying this video. We got a great one for you today. Very special guest is returning, goes by Kitai Gaming. You can find him on TikTok and on YouTube, primarily on TikTok though. So if you go back about 2 months, you'll find the first match against Kitai, which I'll put in the related videos here, and you can also find it in the full matches playlist that is linked in the comments below. But yeah, we had both wanted to get this match at some point. The first time we fought was unfortunately plagued by some horrendous lag. You could see it a bit in the video, and I believe he mentioned he was using a hotspot as well at that point in time. And it definitely shows in this video. Yeah, had a much more difficult time facing him than the first time we fought, and I think a lot of that has to do with the significantly smoother connection. But enough about that. Be sure to give the video a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel, got these videos going up weekly. Let's jump into PvP and have some fun. Alright, round 1 against Kitai, match number 2.
Okay, ready?
Even though there was the lag in our first fight, I do recall that he uses a lot of movement. Like, it's very hard to find him stationary at any point in time, which made it difficult for me to kind of figure out how to plan my combinations. It was more so just kind of trying to base my movement off of his patterns in round 1. Obviously the height advantage is something we're always going to have to work with. It seems like 95% of my opponents are going to be taller than me. The other issue that I knew going in was going to be that he has really good cardio. Like, he'll regularly do 10 to 12 round fights. I tend to stick between 3, sometimes 5, but I figured in these early rounds he may be going at the same pace as me, but I figured by round like 3 it would be showing the cardio difference. Like right now, even though we're not getting hit a lot and we're not really throwing too many punches yet, just the fact that I have to keep this movement up to get away from his flurry of hits, it's costing me a lot of stamina. So I'm trying to pick my shots wisely in between his shots. Just because we have fought before, I know that I can't rely on him just burning himself out. Like most people who have such heavy volume in the early rounds, he could probably just keep this pace up for like a good portion of a long match. Around here, I'm starting to get a little bit more comfortable with his pacing and my distance. Start to figure out a little bit more. It took me a lot longer just because, like I said, I mean, look how much he's moving. He's making sure he's never staying in one spot. So I gotta constantly recalibrate and figure out how I'm gonna approach. Yeah, that volume of his is making it difficult to figure out how I want to get this approach. Switch to southpaw, see if we can pick apart some weaknesses. Damn, he took advantage of that immediately. Alright, let's not do that again.
Fight!
Trying to weave those heavy shots in between his seemed to be pretty effective.
Stop.
Alright, intense round 1. A lot of pressure from his end. Yeah, I think last time he was hitting into like 500-600s, so this is significantly smoother.
Okay.
Round 2. Let's see if we can ramp it up.
Let's go.
I was playing super defensive in round 1. Let's see if we can channel our inner Jack Dempsey. Trying to put a bit more pressure so we can get the pace turned in our favor.
Hey, stop! No holding.
The amount of movement he has makes it way too difficult to try to plan anything fancy, so I'm just sticking with very simple, you know, left, right, or if it happens to be so right, left. Just 2 hits, get away, maybe tag in 2 or 3 more hits, but nothing crazy, you know. A couple straights to the body, hooks here and there, get away. Damn, stayed just out of range for a few of those. There's a bit of a pattern to his jab. Nice. Yeah, he's using that jab a bit too much at the same pace, allowed me to find a little bit of an opening there. Try to throw him off with some close range angle changes. Let's see if we can time that jab again. Seems like we can get 4 solid punches off if he keeps up at that particular cadence.
Stop, stop. Step back. Let's fight.
Damn, right through it. That was a horrible guard. There's the jab again, let's take it. Yeah, I'm gonna be looking for that particular pattern now. Try to stay as close as we can to get some devastating infighting hits here. We did not like that. That was, and he picked up the pace there to push us back, and it was effective. He got us away from him.
Fight. Break it up. Take a step back. Let's fight.
We should be pretty close to the end of the round, so let's switch it up with some peekaboo style attacks here.
Stop fighting.
Oh man, I was right about to dive in for those body shots too. Oh well, awesome round. I feel like we were definitely able to keep up the pressure a bit more to prevent him from just dominating us like in that first round. So yeah, let's see if we got the stamina to keep it up for round number 3.
Okay, ready?
Let's go, Kitai. It was an honor fighting you again. Let's try and stay close, match his pressure. Saved all my stamina for some round 3 peekaboo boxing. Alright, I'm gonna slow it down before he burns us out and we just get crushed. Ooh. Literally feels like it's the same exact pace in round 1. I can tell you I'm getting a little tired here myself. Alright, we're gonna move in and attack while circling him. Not bad. Once we figured out what we were doing, we was able to stop it, but we got pretty far. I actually thought we were about to get clinched there. Man, unless you're getting counter damage, hooks kind of feel almost useless. They're good for racking up points, but they don't really do anything. I feel like I never get the sad face in the hook combo. Oh well, hopefully the next update addresses that a bit. Alright. Whew.
Ladies and gentlemen,
29-28. Super
the
close.
winner
Looks like he actually
is
ended up taking
the
round
red
number
corner.
3 and the damage. He actually took the damage. What? Oh man. Wow, he got the damage because of round 3. Crazy. I mean, like I said, I'm not really... It's hard for me to tell who's ever taking it. I thought he took round 1. I thought we took round 2 and 3, but it ended up being a little bit reverse of that. But yeah, good match. Shout out to Kitai once again for match number 2. It was a good one, much better than our first bout where we had that lag. But yeah, whew, scary. Great fighter. I'm sure we'll get round number 3 soon. Anyways, thank y'all for watching, especially if you stuck through all the way to the end. Please remember to give that video a like. It just takes a second of your time and it helps us out a ton. Subscribing to the channel. We got these videos going up weekly. And as always, I will see you all on the next one.